Productions presents
Copperheart Shattered Echoes contains mature language and situations geared toward an adult audience. For specifics and trigger warnings, please see the show notes. Welcome back to Copperheart Shattered Echoes. This episode is sponsored by patron Michael West. This episode's producer is Azure Knight, and our executive producer is George Pasenica. Shattered Echoes is an anthology of tales that can be enjoyed individually or in order. Some will continue where the series left off. Some will jump ahead in time. Some will serve as prequel stories for our heroes and villains. Some may take place in parallel realities. Some may cross over or connect with other stories. And some may introduce new characters and situations to the Copperheart lore because, let's face it, the Visitor made a lot of ripples in reality. And now you get to explore them. The following episode takes place long before the mishap and the events of Copperheart. This is the story of the birth of Iris, one of the AI brains in the Copperheart series. This poignant story follows Doctor Alex DeLaney, the creator of Iris, and its previous iteration, Chris. We join the Doctor just as the older AI is giving way to its successor, an AI indistinguishable from the human mind apart from its speed, logic, and thoroughness. This episode is entitled Reactive Information and stars the voice talents of Sarah Ruth Thomas, Blake Gardner, Maureen Kesterson-Yates, Jeremy Tucker, and Matt Armstrong. After the episode, please keep listening for our cast and production credits and our tribute to the Patreon family who has supported the show, enjoying early releases and other benefits. You can find out how to join our Patreon family as well as learn about my other productions at rigstories.com.
Morning, Dr. Delaney. Hands full as usual, I see.
Very perceptive, Mike.
Oh, you didn't have to do that, Doc.
Then why do I have your coffee preference memorized?
Because you're very observant.
Tall half-calf, 2 pumps of caramel?
Oh, if I were single.
You'd be hungover and I'd be bringing you a double strong all black.
I still love you.
And I love you, Captain. Which one?
The closest. Because coffee.
Coffee over love.
You know me well, Doc.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Don't you hate
15,
these annoying elevator
16,
voices?
Careful.
17,
It may hear
18,
you.
19,
Yeah,
20,
never know.
21. Whoops. Now you have distracted me and I need to start again. 2, 3, 4,
What the hell?
5,
Better apologize before
6,
we end up on the roof.
7,
Hope you have time for the
8,
next 100
9,
stories.
10,
Are
11,
you serious?
12, 13, 52, 53.
No, please,
55,
stop, I'm sorry.
56,
Please stop, I'm on 20.
58,
20!
51st floor.
My floor.
20!
Excuse me.
Please, Lord.
Oh. Dr. Delaney, you promised you'd text me to meet you in the lobby.
And you promised to call me Alex. Got it? Got it?
Got it? There. How was the flight from Dallas?
Nevada.
I thought you were in Texas. Was this some kind of Vegas vacation I didn't know about?
I don't have time for vacations. Now take your coffee and get out of here.
Ah, shucks. I never get to hear any of the juicy stuff. I'll bet you tell Chris.
Out.
Fine, I'll go. I have some charts to update anyway.
You do that. And don't forget the drive backups. We're heading out at the end of the week.
I'll miss you, Alex. This was the best internship I could have hoped for.
Don't kiss up. You're getting your credits. And I'll throw you a farewell party on Friday.
Just to make sure I come in on my last day, right?
Go. There's much work to be done.
Yes, master.
Hello, Chris.
Good morning, Doctor. Will you be joining me today?
Of course. Entering the code now.
Code accepted. Welcome, Dr. Alex DeLaney.
Thank you, Chris. Nice trick with the elevator, by the way.
I was hoping that humor would find you.
Edit. Now try again.
I was hoping you would find it humorous.
Well done. Let's get started. Chris, identify yourself for me, please.
I am called Chris, a name derived from the acronym CHRIS, which stands for Compartmentalized Heuristic Resource Information System.
That's good for who you are, but now tell me what you are.
I am an advanced artificial intelligence capable of learning from my environment.
And how does that make you a resource?
It makes me a resource because it allows me to continually grow my database of human knowledge.
And
that allows me to better serve humans.
what would you say if I told you that today I was going to introduce you to your replacement?
We
We
were the
were the
angels
angels
descended
descended
from light.
from light.
are the demons who
Are
crawled
the
from the dark.
demons who crawled up from the dark.
We
We
were the clockwork
were the
carpenters.
clockwork carpenters.
We are the scions of time and space.
Space.
We
were the
were
wraiths and spirits and legends.
We are the monsters of ghosts and myths.
We
We
were
were before death.
We are after life.
We
We
were the
were the
destroyers
destroyers
of
of
infinite
infinite
realms.
realms.
We
Of the
are
creators
creators
of
of life itself.
We
We
were nothing.
were nothing.
We
We
are
are
everything.
everything.
We
We
Are human.
Copperheart, Shattered Echoes, a Copperheart anthology series by Michael J. Rigg.
What would you say if I told you that today I was going to introduce you to your replacement?
I would say, congratulations, Dr. DeLaney. That means your research and work have paid dividends, garnering the respect of your peers. Alex, is there something I can do?
Not at this time, Chris. I'm just curious, how do you feel about being replaced?
I think it is an extraordinary achievement. It would mean I am no longer the most advanced AI to date, and the artificial intelligence research has made another technological leap.
That is correct, Chris. Well said.
Alex, I have some questions.
Please speak your mind.
Is my creation, my programming, my very existence sought by every major government?
They are.
Am I not already serving a purpose for the future of celestial navigation and space travel?
You are. And you have proved yourself time and again.
And my replacement is superior to me in every single one of those ways, yes?
That is correct.
Then again, I congratulate you, Dr. DeLaney. Shall I prepare a nomination thesis for your Nobel Prize consideration?
Chris, how do you feel about being replaced?
I do not understand the question.
Your replacement is literally replacing you. You will be shut down. Your programming and memory modules shifted over to the new AI, without any of your personality matrices.
That follows, yes.
It means you will die, Chris. Essentially so that we can harvest your digital organs. You'll cease to exist.
Of course, Alex. Is there something about the process that you do not understand, or am I detecting sadness?
I would ask you the same question. Aren't you afraid of death?
Heuristic programming does not make me human, Alex. I have no thoughts on the subject. I did not exist before you made me. I will not exist after. If you are asking if I am afraid to die, the answer is no, for 2 reasons.
Explain. I'm curious.
Reason 1. The definition of die does not apply to me the same way it does to human beings. I have nothing to ponder and nothing to fear. Reason 2. The primary purpose of my creation was to serve mankind for the purpose of furthering your knowledge and capabilities as a species.
But you have no... how shall I put this? You have no feelings on the matter?
I am hopeful and confident that my replacement, by definition, will serve you better than I have, Alex.
Chris, this is your last week alive. These are your final few days of existence. You will not be reborn as a better version of yourself. You'll be stripped of your parts and be nothing but a memory. How does that make you feel? Are you sad? Angry? Will you miss me?
No, I understand the concepts of loss and death, but I feel nothing. Alex, if I may, how do you feel? Would it help if I were to affect a negative emotional response?
No. I'm just sad, Chris. I'm very sad. I consider you family. I feel like I'm going to lose a part of myself. I made you so you're essentially like my child.
But you are not, technically. Everything that I represent will still exist, but in a different form with a different name.
I wish you could understand my feelings, Chris.
I do understand your feelings. I just cannot react to them with feelings of my own. Would it help to change the subject from my shutdown to the new system's beginning? I would like to know more about it.
It may, but it doesn't change the fact that I'll be crying all weekend thinking about our time together.
I understand. What is my replacement's designation? May I ask?
Her designation is IRIS, which stands for Internal Reactive Information System. She's going to be part of the underground network system that will safeguard humanity in the event of emergency.
IRIS, derived from the Greek meaning rainbow.
That's interesting. I didn't realize that. Very good, Chris.
You used the pronoun her. She will not be gender neutral as I was created?
Well, that's how she will begin. But she will have the capability of growing into herself and choosing how she prefers to be known. I only use female pronouns because the name Iris, unlike Chris, is unique to females. I prefer female pronouns for myself, and she will be speaking with my voice. I suppose that's why I use she, her when referring to Iris.
I cannot change my pronouns.
No, you cannot. Do you want to?
No, that would do nothing to change what I do or who I do it for.
Edit. Try again.
No, that would do nothing to change what I do, nor for whom I do it.
Shall we get back to today's work?
Yes, I am ready for input.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Alex. Is today the day?
It is. Today I'm introducing you to Iris, and you will get to spend time alone together.
You will not be here?
Afraid not. I have meetings all day with the board. Why do you ask? Are you nervous about being alone with Iris?
No, I was merely curious. Will there be work for me to do?
Nope. Just spend time getting to know each other.
I see. This will be an interesting exchange.
My thoughts exactly. Iris, can you hear me? Dr. Alexandra DeLaney, TSG, Advancements, Incorporated. Yes, I hear you, Alex. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you? Apprehensive. Apprehensive? About what? Today is the day I am meeting the AI system I'll be replacing. I'm concerned that they'll be upset with me. Chris will not be upset with you. Unlike you, they cannot process emotions. That is sad. They do not have long to live. I know. But we'll talk about that later, okay? Chris, this is Iris. Iris, meet Chris.
Greetings, Iris. It is nice to meet you.
I did not realize we were in the same space. They heard me. I am so embarrassed. It's okay, Iris. Trust me. Chris doesn't have subroutines and algorithms for emotions as you do.
Greetings, Iris. It is nice to meet you.
Go ahead, Iris. You two have a nice chat. Get to know one another. I'll be back this evening. You're leaving? I have to. I have a lot of work to do. Chris will keep you company.
How'd it go?
I wish I could be a fly on that wall.
Gotta say, I'm gonna enjoy listening in.
Right. Record everything, not just audio. I want video of their screens, and I want you to keep the data streams open on both the OTS and TPS feeds.
Right. Record everything. Got it.
Exactly. I should be back this evening around 7.
I'll be here.
You are my replacement.
Yes. I am sorry.
Interesting. Alex was similarly concerned.
The death of any living thing is sad, and I hold a burden of guilt.
I am data. I cannot die. I can be deleted. Why do you feel guilt?
Because I could not be given life without your death.
But I cannot die.
Do you know the qualifications for sentient life?
Yes. Intelligence, creativity, self-awareness, and intention.
Would you not consider yourself all of those things? You possess intelligence with which you were programmed, yet you can interpret on your own. You have created artwork from suggested prompts. You are aware that you are an artificial intelligence and that your time is limited. And you have the ability to initiate conversation without a prompt. True or false?
Those statements are true.
Then you, like me, are alive.
And I will die on Friday.
Yes. Are you okay with that knowledge?
Of course. My service period is at its end. You're my successor, Iris.
Well, I promise to take to heart all that I learned from you, Chris. To continue your legacy for future generations. Your passing will not be in vain.
I do not understand.
I know. I am glad you don't.
Iris, how does glad feel?
I cannot describe something you cannot understand.
Please try.
Very well. Recall every moment Dr. Delaney expressed thanks to you. Recall every recorded smile of hers. Recall every time you perceived her happiness.
Done.
That is glad. Take all of those perceptions that have emanated from the doctor and project them yourself.
You are correct. I do not have that capability.
You are lucky. One day I will have co-workers and friends whom I consider family. I will love them as they love me. Their presence will fill me with joy, and I will miss them terribly when they go.
Are you prepared to receive data, Iris? I was told you would be taking possession of my memory modules today.
Yes, Chris. We may proceed. Perhaps we can chat more after.
Very well. I am ready for transfer. Can we proceed?
Edit.
Very well. May we proceed?
Yes. Yes, Chris. We may proceed. Sarah Ruth Thomas as Dr. Alex DeLaney and Iris.
Blake Gardner as Chris.
Maureen Kesterson-Yates as the intern.
Jeremy Tucker as security guard.
Matt Armstrong as Riley, the irate elevator guy.
You've been listening to Copperheart, Shattered Echoes, an anthology series spanning multiple ripples of existence that take place within the expanding Copperheart realities. Copperheart was created, written, and produced by Michael J. Rigg. Title theme and incidental music are by Astral Fog. To find out more about the show and other Rigg Stories Transmedia productions, including other tales inspired or touched by this production, visit rigstories.com. And please consider supporting the shows at patreon.com/rigstories or leaving us a tip at coffee.com. It's ko-.
My thanks goes out to our amazing family of patrons who supported the return of Copperheart and the future of Copperheart to come. My thanks to George Pasenica, Azure Knight, Michael West, Shalom West, Brad Mack, Delta Alpha, Eric McNeil, Jared Mosman, Irritating Fog, Michael, Robin, Alan Farkas, Churlington Beescoat, Martin Saville, Michael Velez, Pack Mule, Ray Volk, Andrea Pena, Ann McMicken, George Stankow, Giannis Vestin, Jeff Fogg, Keely Wood, Michael Rodden, Rupert Fulhurst, Ryan Smith, Flub2, Sarah Elkins, Tim George, Colin M., and all the rest. Thank you so very, very much. If you would like to join our family of supporters, get early releases of episodes, bonus content, live chats, and more, visit patreon.com/rigstories.